Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am going to be doing my first paycheck to paycheck budget for April 2019. Sorry, I was MIA for a few weeks there. I didn't do any kind of budgeting videos because my entire family was dealing with the flu, kind of like domino effect. It started with my daughter, and then my son, and then my husband, and then myself. So it's just been a rough few weeks for my household with just sickness and everything. But anyhow, the paycheck is going to be for tomorrow, which is the 5th through the 18th. So that is the pay period that is being covered right now. So the bills that will come out this month are Netflix on the 6th, our water and sewer on the 10th, Hulu on the 10th or the 15th, and then my car insurance sinking fund, which I pay as if it's a monthly bill. That way it doesn't hit me all at one time when it's due in May. So that'll be soon. I'm going to, let's see, copy down some of the, I didn't really do much budgeting, sorry, in March, so I'm trying to copy down what these things cost me. Alright, so what did I say? Netflix, which is $11.95, so I'm going to put that in here. $11.95. Water and sewer, $90. Hulu, which is where? Oh, $9.06. $9.06. And my car insurance. What do I do for car insurance sinking fund? It's in here at all? Oh, I don't put it on the monthly. So $225 is what I do. $225. And I'll fill in the rest of this later, but I'm just going to jump into the actual budget portion. So I don't have any carryover money because I didn't really budget. And I'm going to zoom you guys in because I just realized it's really tiny. Alright, that was a little better. Okay, so I have no carryover money. What did I say? This was from the 5th to, I don't remember. That's how bad my memory is. To the 18th. So the 5th to the 18th. Alright, so I don't have anything carried over. I do have money in the bank, because I didn't do anything really during the month of March because of the massive flu epidemic in my household. So I have money. I didn't do anything for sinking funds. The only thing that I did do was pay extra on my mortgage, and I had automatic withdrawals from, or for my investing thing, Betterment, the auto investor thing that I'm currently doing. So the paycheck is, let's see, on the 5th, so 4-5 for both. As always, I'm not going to budget anything for my income. I actually have much more steady income. My MS has not flared up very badly lately. I mean, I have bad days, but I tend to be able to work, and I usually make about $500 per pay period. But I kind of like not budgeting for it and just using that money towards like the mortgage payment, additional payments, and the Betterment investing stuff and things like that. But so yeah, maybe I'll budget something and then just put that in here. Yeah, maybe I'll budget $400. So I lied. I'm going to budget $400. So I'm going to do $1,600 for my husband. I'm going to put $400 for mine, although with everybody being sick and the flu and all that stuff, I might not even have that this pay period, but we'll see. So budgeted amount then would be $2,000. Okay, what did I... Ooh, sorry, those rings are loud. I'm going to take this out so I don't have to keep flipping, and that's the beauty of the discount system. Alright, so fixed bills. I've got... Ooh. On the 6th is Netflix. Netflix. And we said that's budget is $11.95. Sorry, I thought I heard my daughter, which it's too early for her to be waking up, but you never know. Water, sewer. Oh, it is her. Alright, I'm gonna have to take a break and I will be back. Okay, sorry about that. Yeah, my daughter woke up about 45 minutes early from her nap, so that kind of stinks, but whatever, we'll push through. So this might be, I need to make this a lot quicker video. So water and sewer is $90. Hulu is $9.06. And the car insurance sinking fund is $225. I think, this is how great I am with this, I'm pretty sure the amount that comes out from Betterment for the retirement investing thing, my Roth IRA that I started, is $250 per paycheck. So I'm going to go ahead and put that here. I will leave a referral link below for Betterment. It's very hands-off, like you set it up, like answer some questions about your age and your goals and things like that, and then it decides where your stuff's invested, where your money's invested. You obviously decide how much you put in each pay period or paycheck or however often you want to do it, but then it automatically does it. You can change it, like I think right now mine's like 90% stocks, 10% mutual funds, and you can adjust that, but that's the recommended for my age and the risk factor that is, I guess recommended for my age group. So I just let it do its thing because I know nothing about investing. I did get a book from the library to start reading to kind of, get a little bit of information about it because I literally know nothing about it. So there's a referral link. I think with the referral link you get, I think it's like a month or 2 months or some amount of months. I'll look it up and put more information in the description box below. But you get some amount of time for free management. Their management fees are really, really low. That's one of the reasons I picked them. But it's free. But don't use that referral link and sign up and then not use it for a while, because I did that. I think I signed up for Betterment like 2 years ago and never touched it until recently. And with my referral link that I used, somebody else's referral link, I would have gotten some free management, but I never used it, and then it expired way before I put any money in. So if you're planning on doing that, looking into Betterment, I wouldn't sign up and use that referral link until you're ready to actually start investing, because then you're just going to waste, the free couple months that you get. But anyhow, so yeah, I'll leave that below and I'll put more information, because obviously I don't have that right now because I didn't really think about it. So anyhow, so there's that. Groceries, I typically do $7.60 for the entire month, because that is the amount that the whole 100% food stamp amount is. Not that I get food stamps, but I figure that's a good starting point for a budget for groceries. So I'm gonna put $3.80 there. Restaurants, trying to think if there's anything this month that we would need to go to the restaurant. I'm gonna go ahead and put $100 for gas. I'm gonna come back to restaurants in a minute. We do $50 spending money for both my husband and I. We allow that to build up as if it's cash envelopes, but since I didn't really pay attention to the budget at all in the month of March, I'm just going to start over and just do it 50. For entertainment, the most we do really is like Redbox, so I'm just going to put 10. Personal care, my husband gets a haircut. Restaurants, I don't think there's anything going on anytime soon, so I'm just going to put like $25 there. One thing that will be changing, and I'm not sure if it's going to be during this pay period or not, is we are becoming breeder hosts for a dog. There's an organization south of us called Southeastern Guide Dogs, and they provide, obviously, guide dogs for blind people, for veterans, for emotionally, people like, what are they, emotional support dogs, things like that. And they have these programs. One of them is called puppy raisers. So they're puppies you raise them, you train them, which I would love to do because I love puppies, but we have a small child and I don't want to do that. So we volunteered to be breeder hosts, which is the intact male or, female. It basically lives with you. It's almost like your pet, except technically it's not. Legally, it's still there. So you still have to, when the girl goes in heat, you bring it to them. They do their thing. If she gets pregnant, she stays with you until like day 47 of her pregnancy. She goes back to their facility to have the puppies and to stay with the puppies until they're about 8 weeks old. And then she comes back to you, and it just keeps going. And I think it's, for the girls, I think it's like 3 or 4 years that they do that, and then they retire them out. And then at that point, you can actually adopt the dog. So we applied for breeder hosts. We had our first orientation. Next week, we have our in-home orientation. So they're going to come to our house, make sure it's okay for the dog, make sure it's fenced and, everything like that, so that we're a good fit for one of their, dogs. So that might be a big expense coming our way because we have to obviously start paying for dog food. We have to pay for the crate and all the stuff for the dog to live with us. So I'm not sure if that's going to be this pay period or maybe next, or, I don't know. It depends on when they have a, breeder that's available for us. So that could be a big expense, one that, obviously we haven't had in the past, so I kind of need to keep that in mind just in case that comes this month. So I'm gonna put whatever is left in here in miscellaneous. If at the end of this pay period we don't get that dog and it's, in a different pay period, I'm going to take a majority of what's in miscellaneous and put it towards my mortgage principal so that we can pay that down sooner. So anyhow, let's see what we got. Okay, so I'm just going to add this up really quick, even though I don't really have a spot for it. That'll be my spot. So $11.95, can you even see? Yeah, you can kind of see. All right, $11.95 plus 90 plus 906 plus 225 plus 250, 586.01, 586.01. So that's all my fixed expenses right there. And then I'm gonna add these up. Well, add these up, but I'm not gonna total it here because whatever's left will go into miscellaneous. So maybe I'll just subtract this out. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, I'm going to subtract this out first. So $2,000 is how much we budgeted for our income minus our fixed expenses of $586.01. So that leaves us with $13.99. So subtract out $380 for groceries minus 25 for restaurants, 100 for gas, 50 for my spending, 50 for my husband's spending, $10 for his haircut, and $20 for $10 for entertainment, $20 for his personal care. Alright, so I have a balance of $778.99. I'm going to put it all in miscellaneous just because I don't know what's going to happen with that dog just yet. So that should, so I'm going to add all of these together, total it up right here. So $778.99 plus the 20 again, plus 10, plus 100 for our spending money, plus 100 for gas, 25 for restaurants, and 380. Yeah, so I guess I really didn't need to do that since I already had that number the first time, but I didn't write it down. So Alright, so that plus that should equal that since it's a every dollar budget. So plus 586.01, $3,000. Okay, so that is my budget for this pay period. If we don't get the dog, a majority of this is going to go towards my mortgage and sinking funds as well, because I especially need to start putting some money in the vacation sinking fund, because I think I have a whopping $100 in there. And my family is going to the Keys this summer. I'm not going because it's too hard of a drive, I guess, down there for me with the MS and everything. And plus, once, you know, if I did make the drive down to the Keys, I would have absolutely no fun anyway, because I wouldn't be able to eat anywhere because I'm on the AIP diet. I wouldn't be able to go on any boat trips. I wouldn't be able to do any kind of day trip. I would basically be a wet rag on my family, and I choose not to do that. So they're going to be going with my in-laws and well, they're all my in-laws, my brother and sister-in-law, and my father and mother-in-law. So they're going to all go down to the Keys and have a great time, and I'm super bummed not to go, because actually, living in Florida, I have never been to the Keys, which is crappy. It was one of those things where you just like, oh, I'll do it later, and then I got this wicked disease, and now I can't do crap. So the one thing, I mean, obviously live within a budget and don't go out of your means and spend on credit cards, but at the same time, you never know what the future's gonna hold, so never do that whole I'll just do it later. You know, I'll do it later. It's not a big deal. We'll just do it later. That for me, that's never gonna happen. So just keep that in mind too. Like, obviously live within a budget and within your means, but also live your life, because you'd never know what's going to happen. There's my little PSA for the day. Anyhow, so that's my budget. We will see how we do in a couple weeks. I'll let you know if I got the puppy or the dog. I guess it's going to be like a year old or so. So I'll let you know if I get the dog. I'll let you guys know on Facebook too, on the Facebook page or Facebook group, if I get the puppy anytime soon. Super excited. Next Wednesday is our in-home orientation. So I don't know what happens after that. I mean, that's technically the last step, but they still have to match us with a dog. And since we have, you know, a 3-year-old, I'm assuming they're going to want one with a calmer temperament to live with us. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Super excited. Like, we haven't had a dog in forever. I haven't had a dog in like 10 years, and that's devastating to me because I love dogs. So anyhow, that is it. I will see you guys. You know what? I'm so rambly. I'm actually thinking of doing a video tomorrow on meal planning, because I have just started kind of a new system on how I meal plan, and I've kind of been digging it. It's, you know, I've only been doing it for like 3 weeks, but it's been working out really well. I find myself super stressed out when I don't meal plan, but I'm also really lazy about meal planning. So this system has been working for me, and I like it. So if I can, I'm going to try and do a video tomorrow when I do my meal planning. I'll just do it on camera. But all right, that is it. I will see you maybe tomorrow or maybe in a couple weeks. Have a good one. Bye.